Hello and welcome back. I'm gonna try something different. I really want to do a Dorok run. So we're gonna work from the god backwards. That's what we're gonna do. First of all, how many charges does this have? 10 max charges. Okay, that sucks. Heal yourself for 20% of your max life and remove all effects from yourself. Each charge grants plus 10% armor. Oh, I see. So the more charges I have, the more armor and block I have. Deal blunt damage in a path to the furthest enemy. Damage equals your missing life. Ooh. Plus 1 charge when you are dealt damage by an enemy. Oh, interesting. -1 charge when you heal. Okay, so this god does not like healing. Perform an extra attack against an adjacent enemy. Perform additional extra attacks for each point of inflexibility. Plus 1 charge on game turn with at least 1 adjacent enemy, else -1 charge. Interesting. So I only get charges in this when I'm close to an enemy. So it seems like this god doesn't like healing. Prayers grant healing, purge effects, deal blunt damage. Rewards injury and perseverance. They do offer healing, but they don't like healing necessarily. So let's see. Attune. Apply 5 attune to yourself. 5 initial stacks for each fully charged prayer. Oh, that's not as good as it sounds. Resist fire. Life and speed. It's pretty good. Strand. I do want to try a different, like, we could try Cull. I don't really want to rely fully on speed, but I will if I have to. Apply to evasion yourself. Per stack plus 20 dodge. I mean, that sounds really good. And then we have this guy who's more speed. On attack, per fully charged prayer, perform a 100 damage hit against the target. And I believe does this guy have a ranged attack? Yes. The Verachakram attacks area if two-handing. I'm not sure what that means necessarily. On attack, per fully. Okay, on glory rising, permanently upgrade your main hand weapon plus 20 hit. What? This hit bypasses all defenses and uses your main hand damage type. On glory rising, how does one obtain on glory rising? Interesting. All right, let's try this. It's a little bit different. It's a little bit tricky, but we start with tons of. Oh, I didn't read the poem. Ah, shoot. Sorry about that. We have tons of speed, and raises minimum speed up to dex. I did kind of forget about that. You do have to maintain your strength with dexterity if you want to increase your speed. So I'll go ahead and put a point in dexterity, but keep that in mind. Let's have a look at our skills. Deal lightning damage in a straight line starting from your position on adjacent hit. Toxokinesis. Necrokinesis on being healed. We don't like that. We don't like on being... This one really likes healing, it seems. Well, at least the first couple skills are healing. Maybe we want freezing. Deal ice damage to 2 adjacent enemies. Apply 5 freeze to the target. On apply freeze, deal ice damage to the target. Freeze per stack is less dodge, less speed. Yeah, let's try freezing with this combination. On dealing ice or physical damage, increase it by the stacks of freeze on the target. On prayer, stand still per skill level. Apply 5 freeze. Yeah, let's try. We'll take cryokinesis and cryomancy. And on game turn prayer, if enemies live, deal 25 astral damage to yourself. Deal ice damage to the closest enemy. Repeat per skill level. Interesting. That kind of combos in an interesting way with our god, I think. I'm not really super sure about that. Frost pulse per skill level plus 5 encumbrance. On game turn, divine intervention. If enemies live, deal ice damage to all units in a 1-tile range. That doesn't sound very good. Damage equals total encumbrance times skill level. I think this is like a very tanky skill. Per skill level, plus 100 armor, plus 1 inflexibility. Apply 3 freeze to the attacker. on shrug off or block. Okay, so this is another tanky ability. Per skill level, plus 50 block, plus 5% chance to block on dealing pierce or blunt. We like pierce or blunt. What do we currently do? Slash. We do the one thing that thing doesn't like. On standstill, if enemies live, apply freeze to yourself, heal yourself. We don't like healing ourselves. Summon a Gricka familiar. On apply, freeze, poise, heal the Gricka for 10% skill. We could do with a summon. We are a ranged character. Speed limited to 10, hit set to 1, perform all of your game term actions on standstill. Maybe freeze was a mistake, actually. I'll take the familiar, but I don't think any of the other skills are really going to work for us. Maybe I'm wrong? Let me know in the comments. How about that? We don't actually have to take just freeze, by the way. I do kind of like limit myself to a tree, but we don't actually have to do that. Deal ice damage to 2 adjacent enemies, apply freeze. Okay, so we'll try cryokinesis. On dealing ice physical, increase it to this by the stacks of freeze on the target. Let's just let's upgrade cryokinesis, and we'll see what happens. There's our summon. Shoot. We're already making mistakes. I'm trying to shoot this guy, but I guess our range is 2, which is not great. So I'll take strength for that added survivability. I think we need a better range weapon. This one might not do it for us. We're doing fine, I guess. We have evasion. Oh, I see. Evasion works better when we're moving. We like to move. Oh, okay. We are not a standstill character. Good to know. Let's upgrade dexterity. If we attack something, does it ruin our evasion? Doesn't seem to. So we can attack. It doesn't raise our evasion. Oh, wait a minute. It lowered there for a second. 50% removed on standstill. Okay, well, we're not standing still if we're attacking something. Sire shield. I don't think that's going to do it for us. So this is an interesting build. 5 range. Encumbrance, weapon size, psychic, resist psychic, 30. On dealing psychic damage, apply 2 repulsion yourself. Except I don't think it synergizes very well. It's interesting, but I don't think it's actually what we want. On being attacked, apply 2 stasis to yourself. Gain 10 armor per stack of stasis. I mean, this null helmet seems like it could be something. Although we have to fight blink beasts, which is not great for us. But I think it's probably better than nothing. We'll increase strength for extra life and armor. Yeah, that works out. I haven't even looked at our prayers, but I know this one benefits us the more charges we have. So I'm just letting charges build up over time. And we'll increase dexterity. So I'm just going to do dexterity and strength for a while. I'll increase willpower if we get more summons. If I decide to do that, I'm just going to go ahead and move back and forth here. Mostly to avoid the damage there, but also to build up evasion stacks. There's our null helm. There's our ruby straight sword, I guess. The null helmet might be good. What do we currently have? On prayer, remove sickness, corrosion, and doom. This is much more encumbrance, but we can wear it. Resist astral. Actually has resistance. Prevents teleportation, and it gives us more armor per stack on being attacked. So basically, the more we're attacked, the more we raise our armor, which is kind of interesting. I know. So here's always the question: is do we go to the tower? This blink beast is really a big problem for us. Also, the ice beetle is resistant to ice. Makes sense. I don't think I want to go to the tower this time. And also, oh, that's lightning. I was kind of hoping it was like an ice attack. I'm just gonna avoid the. I should have looked at the monsters for this. Are we also fighting ice beetles here? No, that's my summon. These guys are also evasive. Let's do a heal. I do need to actually keep up with you know, our healing. All right, raise the strength. I don't know. I'm not really super sure how willpower works. It says plus 10% damage. I'm not sure if that means to like every attack. Oh, we're attacking multiple things at once there. So the chakram does like multiple attacks at once here. Raises minimum speed up to dexterity plus starting. We'll raise minimum speed. Divided by inflexibility, 1% chance to recover from each harmful effect. We should probably increase bonuses to familiar. We should probably increase willpower by a little bit. There's our weapons. We get this undealing lightning damage. We don't do that. Undealing being dealt damage, apply corrosion. +4 inflexibility. Or sorry, +4 encumbrance. +4 inflexibility would be awful. On adjacent dodge per empty armor slot, perform an extra attack. That's interesting. That actually kind of works for our build, because we do dodge. I'm not sure if I want to do that. It's actually really good. This does pierce. We currently do slash. Let's try it. You know what I always say, let's try it. Main hand weapon and do not count as an initial attack. What if we wore the chakram in our second hand? Attacks area if two-handing requires empty offhand. What if we put this in our offhand? What now? So now we do slash and pierce. We are just barely at 10 encumbrance, so we're good. Our speed is actually really good. This might be something. Might actually be something. So this one is fine, range 4. That kind of sucks. On step deal ice or lightning damage. On dealing death or poison damage. Neither of those are. Ooh, a transil chakram. On hit, teleport the target to a random location. Apply 5 stasis to the target. Prevents teleportation. Interesting. Okay. Blight helm. Azomi sash. This guy is resistant to a lot of things, but not ice. This guy is lightning. All right, let's go here. I don't know how I feel about this run so far. We've got tons of points to spend. Well, now that we deal piercing damage, what was the other one that liked piercing? This one. Deal ice damage to one enemy in a 2-tile range. Plus we get extra block chance. I don't know if we're really about block. I feel like we're more about dodge. Per skill level, +1 stacks of any freeze applied by you. On standstill, if enemies live, apply freeze. We don't stand still. We do not stand still ever. Gain 2 armor per stack of freeze on self. Yeah, I don't really like a lot of the lightning. We might actually want to diversify. On standstill, per skill level of two-handing, on attack, deal astral damage to the target. On hit, deal astral damage in a path. Interesting. On hit, apply 5 bleed to the target. Deal blood damage in a path. We do also get resistance to ice. Like, what's our resistance right now? We have 20% resistance. Agility. Oh, per skill level, plus 50 dodge, plus 50 hit if total weapon size is less than 5, plus 100 pierce damage against targets with over 75% life. On dodge perform. This seems like really good for us. Let's actually upgrade that as well. So this is maybe the first run where I've decided to diversify. That seemed really good. We dodged and we did a bunch of extra attacks. Ow! Oh my god, that hurt. I don't think I'm gonna use our prayer because I think we're gonna need our divine intervention. I'm just gonna try and kill them and like rely on that first attack helping us. I'm gonna pick vigor. I never do this, but like we need our health back. So we have sober punishment. -1 charge when you heal. Deal blunt damage in a path to the furthest enemy. That was almost a run end. That hurt a lot. Okay, so note to self, we really cannot we can't rely on tanking hits at all. It's basically a DV run from like in Caves of Qud where you just kind of have to hope you kill them on the first turn. I do kind of want to start upgrading our main thing. I don't think our Azumi sash is going to be any good to us. Light helm. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of a lot of this. The slash on shrug off or block, remove, entangle, freeze, sickness, bleed from yourself. It's a good weapon, but I'm really trying to double down on what we got going on here. So this guy is 1 range, 30 speed. They compete quite well with our speed, but they're not good enough. Blood damage, they do 1500 damage. They do like all of our health and damage, so I don't think that that's worth it. But this guy's okay. This guy is resistant to ice though. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna take the risk. I guess I'm taking the risk. God, this is not a good idea. Oh my god. I didn't expect there to be so many of them. Oh yeah, we're dying for sure. There ain't no way we're getting out of this. Our lad is dead. We died. Yeah, I knew that was a bad idea and I did it anyway. I don't know how I feel about this run, this build. You know what? Why don't we instead of going for the cull, let's go for the ice lad. Resist ice 75%. Inflexibility no longer divides your willpower damage bonus. Okay, yeah, let's go for that. And then let's try someone who's like tanky. On attack or standstill, if enemies live, deal astral damage. On step or hit, we deal lightning damage to 1 enemy in a 4-tile range. Let's try that. I don't know how I feel about Dorok. I can't just go back to Humbaba. On allied death, nah. On picking up armor, we get a vestige. Or transform it into a shimmering orb. On being attacked or standstill, deal ice damage. Prayers summon a multitude of ants and empower your summons. This guy likes summons a lot. Prayers summon slouching dead and deal death damage on ally death. Okay. I don't know. I'm just gonna go with Asham, I think. It's not super exciting. Oh, we don't even start with a weapon. On attack with a bare fist, apply charge to yourself. You know what? Apparently we want to be attacking with our bare fist, so let's go with Oros. Since they give us they like bare fist. Let's try that. O pilgrim in the sheath of night, in the long tunnel of violet stars, no story abridges the Gaia. of the enemy, shattered, of pious step, death, wretched, defeat, Orosis to pleasure, an unfit dream. Nice. I think we like willpower, but we do also like speed, which means we also like strength and dexterity. We are going to double down on ice. So this time we will be standing still. So let's try that. On standstill, if enemies live, apply freeze to yourself, heal yourself. Freeze applied equals 10 times skill level. Gain 2 armor per stack of freeze on self. You no longer take damage. Yeah, so let's start with learning that. Deal damage to 2 adjacent enemies. Apply 5 freeze to the target. On apply freeze. So let's take that. And then on dealing pierce or blunt. So what do we do? What kind of damage do we deal? We do blunt. So we do deal blunt. Deal... Yeah, and we get extra block. So let's take this. And that's it for now. And we have 4 speed. Not a lot of speed. I don't know if this build's gonna work. It already kind of sucks. +1 charge when you transform an item. Wow, that is not gonna happen very often. So it heals us for full charge, for full life. Except then we don't get a charge back for a very long time. I don't know how I feel about that. Let's take strength. Oh, I don't think I like this build. I think I hate this build. I'm already dead. That sucked. Maybe I just did it wrong. I built it wrong. But starting with 3 inflexibility means we basically have no speed. And so we just take lots of attacks. And yeah, being attacked, that's nice and all, except it doesn't really do much for us. Let's try like a grass run. Create divine grass terrain in a path to the exit. Divine grass increases your healing by 50% on summon. Create divine grass terrain in a 1 tile range at the summon unit. On game turn, if an enemy is on divine grass, apply 10 entangle. I thought this druid was going to be grassy, but instead he's very serpenty. However, he is a very summony. Why don't we try like Formus and like druid? I'm just trying stuff now. Brood. On being dealt damage. I want someone who can summon stuff. Oh, there's Stran. On prayer, the Tugur gains lots of stuff. So this guy likes summons. I guess I'm trying another summon run, but with different characters. The sea rolls back for a moment. The terror blind birds swarm to the world's edge, O Achra. Land of finality, your shadow, pursued by roaring violet waves, all birth abandoned, O Formus. Praise Formus. Everything taken, glory remains. Okay, well, we're gonna want to really double down on willpower because we're gonna have a lot of summons. Here's our ant. Did everything die already? Take willpower. We do just summon a lot of things per turn. I think I'm gonna like this a lot, actually. More summons. 0 survivability. Many summons. This per allied ant summon a random ant familiar. Yeah. Look at all of our ants. We haven't picked any skills yet. What likes summons? I mean, everything likes summons. On standstill, teleport to the closest enemy, apply 5 stasis to yourself. I don't think I like that. Summon a number of astrophytes. Summon amount equal summon amount teleport equals skill level. On entrance or teleportation. Interesting. Apply meditate to yourself. On summon, apply meditate to yourself. On entrance, summon a number of star priests. Per stack, plus 10 damage dealt. I want something that's going to give us some survivability. On dodge, summon a number of psychomorphs. We could do like this and then take dodge. Plus 100 dodge. We could take this and just like take more of them. Just try and get more dodge. I just like experimenting in this game. It's actually a lot of fun. Summon a number of glinting blades. Okay, so this one... On an ally hitting an enemy, you perform a number of 15 damage hits against the target. This hit bypasses all defense and uses your main hand damage type. On an ally being hit by an enemy, that damage performs a 15 damage. Oh. I don't. That's awful. That is absolutely gruesome. I want survivability. Summon a familiar. I mean, I like, what was it? This one? Summon a number of psychomorphs. Let's take this. Deal psychic damage in a path to one enemy in a 5-tile range. Apply repulsion to yourself. And then let's try and get dodge. Ooh, per skill level, if single-handing 2 bare fists. +1 attack range on hit if bare fist. Deal psychic damage to the target. It's kind of neat. Deal slash damage. So we could like really double down on this, and then like we get sight on basically the whole map. So if we increased our range enough and bare-fisted, so we're gonna have to take whatever this is. On summon, deal 50 damage, poison damage. Oh, that's actually really good. We summon a lot of things. All right, we're just gonna try this. I'm gonna put this in our bag. Oh, whoops, we're close to things. Okay, so take this off. So now we're bare-fisting. Range 2. This is gonna take a long time to grow. No Curious, Robe of Ferment. On dealing death or poison damage, apply 1 point to yourself. Remove sickness and doom from yourself. This increases. This is actually really good because we were oh, the staff is 5 range. Oh, I really wish I could undo the Psyblade. We can't though. I've wasted 4 points on the Psyblade. If single-handing 2 bare fists on hit, if bare fist deals psychic damage. This could be really cool, but like our current synergy is actually much better. Like if I take this, then unsummon, we actually do quite a lot of stuff here. Apply 1 poise to yourself. So I'm sorry, if I do this run again, then I'll have to remember don't take the psychic bare fists. What's Turba? Per allied ant, summon a random ant familiar, +1 charge when you enter a new area. Okay, yeah. I really don't know what is gonna... The problem with doing a summon run is that like I don't know what I'm strong against because I'm not really sure what kind of damage my allies are doing. Oh, I should be taking dodge if I can. So let's take dexterity. Ow, my character, that was really dumb. I clicked on the dude and instead of going left, my dude went down and he took a ton of damage. This is one problem, is I don't know if I have any recoverability. Let's see, what can we take? On dealing poison damage, heal yourself. This seems really good because we are dealing poison damage. On summon, per skill level, apply 10 corrosion. Okay, this seems like it synergizes with our run as well. You'll have to forgive me, I'm really trying to learn. I only have 10 health right now. This is brutal. So we're summoning a lot of things right now. We're gonna be recovering, but very slowly. So what does this do? Per allied ant, summon a random ant familiar. And it will basically deal poison damage to everything. Okay, let's see if we've got anything here. On standstill, no. We have a pretty good robe. Let's sacrifice this for our robe. On dealing physical damage, apply to entangle. It's nice, but it's not nice enough. And then we'll sacrifice that. We've actually got a good thing going here. I just need to pull myself out of this hole. I'm definitely not going to do the green tower. You can let me know in the comments. Oh, that was actually the perfect tower for you. You can let me know. But I don't believe you. Just gonna try and double down on willpower as much as possible. This turba is actually quite good because it's actually a form of offense because we're going to be summoning a bunch of things, and then that lets us deal poison damage to like everything. That also heals us. There's some interesting things going on here. Blight Curus, I seem to recall. That's pretty good. No, not for this run. There you go, right clicking again. I always be right clicking. What's our speed? 14. Held back by what? Encumbrance. We should probably take some speed. Oh, sorry, yeah, strength. Don't take that out of context. Poison. I think we go down here. This guy, yeah, we can take these guys, I think. On dealing poison damage, 50% of the damage is dealt again as blood. That's really good for our run. So let's do that. I'm going to go ahead and just cast this. We'll deal a bunch of damage to everything. So let's take strength. Get a little bit of speed back. Ooh, that lightning is really bad. Can we upgrade something that'll help on dealing poison damage? Heal yourself. Let's improve that. Heal equals 2 times skill level. We need more survivability right now. Keeping an eye on whether or not things can hit us or not. Poise. We are getting lots of poise, which is good. We've got tons of summons. Good things are happening. It's just it's a little bit slow right now. And it's a little bit precarious. It relies on us fighting very specific things. Ow. Let's improve our willpower. Why, when I clicked on him, didn't we attack him? I thought our range was 5. Our range is 4. Oh, we got our second prayer. What is this? Grant 10 plus 10 speed and 100 hit to allied units. Plus 1 charge when an adjacent ally is damaged by... Oh, that's really good. We can just basically improve all of our allies. I need to look at other skills that maybe improve our allies. Lizard Visage. I love that. Agni Mantle. Hemlock Sash. Resist poison. On dealing poison damage. Yeah, we like this. What does this do? Not enough. What does this do? If chest armor empty, which it is. Negative 50 dodge. Negative 50 speed. Why would we want that? Double hit bonus gain from strength. Excuse me. Double dealt damage bonus gain from willpower. On kill, if chest armor empty. I don't think I like it. I don't think I like it. On prayer, heal yourself. Interesting. Robe of Ferment. So it would go in our chest piece. I think we sacrifice all of this. Okay, this run has promise. These guys are fine. They don't have any range. This guy doesn't have any range. We get a lot of stuff for doing this, but this guy does a lot of damage. This could kill our run, but I have a pretty good feeling about this because I think that we would overwhelm this guy. Unless he gets to spawn like right next to us. Pretty sure we... Oh, I pick up gold plating. Nice. Oh, what's the speed? I didn't check that part. Oh, 50 speed? That's not good. Okay, we need to surround ourselves with allies. And then we need to improve all of our allies. Oh god. Oh god. I did a really stupid thing. The Gora devours you. Oh, you know, I had one good run and now it's been a lot of piss poor runs, so I'm sorry for that. But I'm trying things. I need to not I need to play it safe more often. Right now I'm playing it a bit too risky by taking on those insane challenges. I kind of want to just do this run again and build it better. And then see what happens with that. But anyway, I'm gonna end it here. If you are enjoying this series, definitely hit the like button and consider subscribing for more content like this. I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.